In this video, I am going to explain the basics of Sine and Random on random test. This test type can be created in multiple configurations. Sine on Random, the test which allows delivering the signal formed as a sum of random and sine tones with swept or fixed frequency to the shaker. Random on Random, the test which allows delivering to the shaker the signal formed as a sum of several random signals, base and imposed bands. During the test, the frequency of random bands may vary or remain the same. Sine and Random on Random, the test which combines two previous options. Sine on Sine, the test which allows delivering a signal formed as a sum of sine tones with fixed or swept frequencies. In this video we will create all four test configurations. Let's start with Sine on Random. Our first step is to press Create Test button. Here we see a test settings window. The first tab you see is a Profile tab. This is the main random signal profile which will be used as the base signal for the test. So let's enter the profile. We will create a straight line from 10 Hz to 4000 Hz and its amplitude will be 0.001 G squared per Hz. After that, we go to Sine on Random tab and enable Allow Sine on Random option. Now we are ready to create a sine profile which will be placed over our random profile from the first tab. We will add all three types of sine sweeps. The first one is fixed. We set the frequency of the sine to 100 Hz and the amplitude as 1 G. You can choose the measurement unit of the amplitude as in regular sine test. It can be set in acceleration, velocity, or displacement units. The next type is start and start. Here we set start frequency to 150 Hz and its amplitude is 1.5 G, and the end of the line will be 300 Hz and 2 G. We can also change the sweep rate. After that, we add end start end command. It will be created in the most complex way. We set start frequency to 1000 Hz and amplitude to 1 G, and the end of the line will be 2000 Hz and its amp will be 3 G. Now we will split this profile into two sublines. The first one will be from 1000 Hz to 1500 Hz, and the second one from the previous line and frequency to 2000 Hz. After that, we will set the amplitudes. So now we can apply the settings and run the test. Let's start it and open oscilloscope in spectrograph mode. After the startup, you can see that we have our base random signal and three sine waves running over it at the same time. Now let's discuss random on random option. In that case, we will leave the profile tab with the settings from the first example, turn off Sine on Random option, go to the second tab which is called Random on Random and enable the same option. Here we can add a random profile which will be placed over the base random. Let's discuss all options. The first one is fixed. We need to enter the width of random, for example 300 Hz, and the frequency where this random will be placed. Let's set it to 1000 Hz. The amp will be 0.05 G squared per Hz. So you see that we got 1000 Hz in the middle of the waveform, and the range is from 850 Hz to 1150 Hz. After that, we will add start and start option. In that case, the 100 Hz width range will move from 1500 Hz to 2000 Hz. And the next option is end start end. We will set it like in the previous example. We will set the baseline and split it into sublines. And if we run the test, we will see all random signals over the basic profile. In case of Sine and Random on Random test, we will enable both Sine on Random and Random on Random options. All these signals will be mixed and generated together. To do this, you need to enable both features on their tabs. And here on the spectrograph, you can see that we have our basic random signal and both random and sine signals running over the basic profile. And the final way to configure the test is to set Sine on Sine option. This option disables the main profile and Random on Random tab. To use this feature, we enable the Sine on Sine and can leave the settings from the previous test. In that case, only the sine signals will be generated. That's all for today. I hope you enjoyed the video and learned something new from it. Goodbye.